We're recording this time, you guys. I just filmed this entire video and I was talking to myself because it only recorded the last 2 minutes and 38 seconds of the whole thing. So we're gonna do this again. Doing the what's in my bag tag. And now that everything is out of my bag and spread across my bed, we can just go through things very easily. This is my purse. It is a t-shirt that I turned into a tote bag, old something corporate t-shirt, and I gave it these cool red straps and I trimmed it, lined it in this red plaid fabric, and I like it a lot. I gave it like little pockets on the inside and things to carry all my stuff. This is kind of like my summer bag because in the summertime I like to carry a tote bag. It's a big carry-all, carries a lot of stuff, and I carry lots of stuff. So let's get started. These are the things that are in my bag. Of course, is my phone. I do not have an iPhone. I have an HTC M8 phone, which I love, and it's got this fun little smart case that you double tap and it shows you the time. Ooh. And the last people that I called and all of that sort of fun junk. It's real neat. I like this phone a lot. What else is in here? My wallet, of course, which is an Iron Fist Zombie Stomper wallet. It's real cute. It's real old. I don't even remember where I got this anymore, but I get lots of compliments on it still, even though it's starting to kind of fall apart and wear and tear everywhere. Got a lot of change in there. Don't have any money, do I? I don't have any actual money, but I have change. Deodorant. I always carry deodorant in all my purses because I sweat a lot, and I like to reapply as needed in the afternoon. I do smell checks frequently. I'm paranoid that I'm going to stink because I sweat so much, so I carry deodorant so I can reapply. This is Degree Dry Protection in Sheer Lilac. Smells really nice. There is a envelope that has coffee stains on it. This is a gift certificate that I got from my friend for my birthday. My birthday's in October. I have not used this yet. This is a gift certificate for a mani-pedi that he got me for my birthday. And it expires on my birthday this year, so I need to use that. I have a few months left. The only problem with this is that it is for a salon in Astoria, and now I live in Brooklyn and I don't go to Astoria very often, so we're gonna have to make a trip to Astoria for a free mani-pedi. This is my favorite gum. It is Orbit Sweet Mint. It is delicious and wonderful. It's kind of melty and squishy right now, so we're just gonna leave that. I was gonna have a piece, but we're not gonna do that now. MetroCard, which is necessary to go anywhere in New York. These guys, I cannot leave home without these. These are, I specifically bought the pack of these because they had a little travel case included. These are the little teeth flosser guys. I eat a lot of kale and a lot of chicken and it gets stuck in my teeth. My mother has the same problem, so she carries like regular floss. I carry these guys because it's like, it's real handy because then you can just like do this and like cover up your mouth and nobody knows what you're doing and you just do it real quick. Love them. They're my sunglasses. I purchase cheap sunglasses. The most I'll probably pay for a pair of sunglasses is about $20, because the problem being I don't keep them in a case. I just throw them in my bag, they get scratched up, I lose them, they'll get broken. I don't see the point in spending a lot of money on sunglasses because why? These I got for probably like 10 or 12 bucks. And they're just cute, black, kind of like almost like a retro shape. And they have like the teal on the back, which is fun because I think I bought these when I had like teal streaks in my hair, so it matched. These are my headphones, which I have to have with me every time I leave the house. It's just become a staple of my New York life necessities. Just whenever I leave, I take these with me, put them in my ears, and I can tune out everyone around me. people who are trying to talk to you or catcall or ask for money or anything like that. You can pretend you don't hear them because your music is up loud because you have your headphones in. Also, just like I like to have my own soundtrack when I go places. These are Bose headphones, and they have the fun little crazy ear things, which is really great for when you're at the gym or running and stuff. They like stick in your ears really well. You don't have to worry about them falling out, and they're not uncomfortable or anything like that. I love these. Here are my keys. These are my keys. I have the key to the apartment, my mail key, the key to the apartment front door. I have a key to my parents' house in Michigan. I have a dark crystal keychain that I got with, I got one of those big Land Strider figures, and it came with a keychain, so I have that in my keys. My apartment key to our front door has a little Hello Kitty nerd on it, which is real cute. And I have all my little like pharmacy cards. I have one for like every pharmacy, Rite Aid, CVS, Duane Reade, which also works at Walgreens, and then my gym one too. A purple pen, my travel size perfume, which is Victor and Rolf's Flower Bomb, which smells oh so good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put some on. I have two lipsticks. One is the lipstick that I have on currently, which is Lime Crime Contessa Fluorescent, which is this very pretty, super bright Barbie bubblegum pink. I've been wearing a lot of bright pinks since I dyed my hair pink, and I don't care if it's matchy-matchy. I like it. I typically, though, wear dark lipsticks, which I also have one in here, which is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in LUV, which is this great purple color, and it is real pretty. I love this lipstick. I need to buy more of these because these are completely kiss proof, and a lot of times my boyfriend doesn't believe me, and I constantly have to tell him that he does not have purple on his face. I have some band-aids. Some band-aids that are looking real rough. They've probably been through a lot of purses or through just a lot of junk that has been piled on them in my bag. I have two plain band-aids and then a Hello Kitty band-aid, because you never know when you're going to start getting some blisters, or you're going to come across something and you're going to randomly cut yourself, or something's going to happen. So I always have band-aids. 1, 2, 3, 4 chapsticks in my purse. I have a chapstick addiction. I have a button, which is a button from a friend who got it from a coworker who does paintings of pornographic scenes. So there's that. I have a couple of cards here. One for Tandem Arbor, which I don't know what that is. Probably somebody that I met and then I threw their card in my bag and now I don't remember, because that's what happens when I get business cards. This one is a appointment card for a doctor's appointment that was in January. A clippy. I don't know why. I don't wear these clips like ever anymore, but it is a little bow flip clip with Gurr from Invader Zim on it. Just in case, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4 matchbooks in my bag, because you never know when you're gonna need a match to light a candle or whatever. The story behind these is whenever my boyfriend and I go to a bar and they have the bowls of the free matchbooks with the bar name on them, he picks up a few and gives 1 or 2 to me, and sometimes he writes little notes inside, which is why I've kept this one, even though he gave it to me when I was carrying a different purse. I moved it from purse to purse because I thought it was sweet that he wrote me a little note, and it says, "You're hot, love you, Chip." And I thought it was funny, har har, because it's a matchbook and it says "you're hot." Oh, so that's still in my bag, Chip, in case you were wondering. I keep them. We have my business card case, which is from Fitum. I got this as a gift from I don't know, somebody when I was at FITM for graduating. It says FITM on it. And I keep my NYTR clothing business cards inside. It just says Tess Fashion Design. It has my email and my Etsy store on it. What else is in here? There's some change in the bottom. Change in the bottom. There is a dime, a nickel, and these, which are everywhere in my wallet, in my purses. I don't know how they get from one purse to another, because this is the purse that I carried with me when I was in India last year for work. And yes, it's still in here from a year ago. I was in India in May of last year, and I still have, is the change called rupees, or is it just cash? Like just the bills? I don't know. But I have this, and it's about the size of a quarter, which is really annoying because then I always think that I have a quarter and it's not a quarter. Tampons. I have so many tampons in my bag of all different shapes and sizes. I like the little travel ones, the little compact ones. I prefer the Kotex Click ones over the Tampax ones. I don't know why, I just do. But I always carry I always carry tampons in my bag, whether I'm on my period or not, whether I'm expecting it or not, though I know when it is, generally. Because you never know when somebody's going to need a tampon. So I just keep them in my bag always, just in case. Also have even this one. And story behind this guy is I hate these. Absolutely hate tampons without applicators. But speaking of my trip to India last year, my period came early, unfortunately, and I went to the drugstore to find tampons, and all they had was pads, and there was one lonely box of non-applicator tampons. So I had to deal with these for a week, which was unfortunate. Gym lock. I don't bring my gym bag with me if I'm just going to the gym and coming back home. I just throw my lock in my purse, which is why it's in here, because I was at the gym yesterday and haven't left the house since. So my gym lock is still in my bag. My CoverGirl True Blend Translucent Light Powder. I'm getting dusty lint from things in my purse all over myself. But yeah, it's this stuff. And because like I said, I sweat a lot and then my face gets oily and I need to manage that. So I carry this with me for random touch-ups. That is everything that is in my bag. And hopefully this one recorded this time and I don't have to record it a third time and talk to myself. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the products that are in my purse, leave them below in the comments and we can talk about it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Hope you have a great day. Bye.